Welcome back to the Cockney Reds. You're joined by myself, Fudge. We've got Antonio, we've got JDM in the building. We're going live straight after the game against Leeds, which ended 1-1. Who should I go to first? Antonio, let me go to you first, yeah? What's your overall thoughts about the draw? Is it a point lost, point gained, or 2 dropped?
Thank you for conducting this stream straight after the game. Good move, Fudge. Good move, Fudge. Keeps everything fresh in our mind. What do I think? Is it 2 points dropped? Yes. Given the context of the last game, I think now we've dropped 4 points across 2 games. So yeah, it's definitely 2 points dropped. I don't know how much in depth you want me to go into the game, but yeah, I'm not pleased at all, man. That's just not really good enough. Yeah, I know it's away at Leeds, XYZ, but I think we should have performed better as a team. We'll get into it more, but yeah, that's just my overall high-level thoughts.
What about you, Dave? What are you thinking, considering the players that we're missing and the rest of it? Are you feeling
obviously,
yeah. How you feeling?
Obviously, like going into the game, I predicted we were going to win quite comfortably, yeah. But you know what? Like I do this thing where I think of United as a club rather than the team we're going to set out. And the team we set out today, I'm not surprised with the result. I know Antonio's saying it's 2 points dropped, but if you look at the team we had out and the way it played out for both teams, I think a draw was fair. I don't think we was ever in a position where we should have won the game and we threw it away. I don't ever think it was that kind of game. And I think we done well to come back straight away after we conceded, man. It's just disappointing at the moment that we're going through these fixtures where we should be winning and we haven't got the personnel because our personnel are out. That's the most frustrating thing for me. It's like these fixtures have just come at the wrong time for us, man. The wrong time for us, man. It's just such a coincidence. It's such bad luck for us, man. And I'm not making any excuses. And I don't even think particularly we played bad today. But I just think we played at the level that we played at the level of the team we set out today. That's what I think.
No, I hear that. And yeah, for me, I kind of more siding to what you're saying in terms of course, it's disappointing, especially as you said about the Wolves game. Disagree about the fixtures coming at the wrong time. I think it's coming at the right time. So I feel like if we were playing better opposition, this could have been a moment where we're actually getting smacked up. We could have given Wolves their first 3 points. But for me, in terms of that lineup, you could just see there was no creativity really in it. And unless you're giving the youngsters a chance, which is obviously one of the possibilities that he could have done, there wasn't really much else he could do with that team. I mean,
can I just say,
yeah,
but that's another thing. Like just watching the game, I just like don't get me wrong. Obviously, I think we got Bruno out. We got a couple of the boys, a few of the boys at AFCON and XYZ. I agree partly to what you said, Dave. Like the team that we've set out is probably at the level when a draw might be the right result. But for me as a manager and Amarin, it's getting really frustrating because I feel like as a manager, you're giving a group of players, you're not always going to have the best players. You're not always going to have these players in the right position. It's down to you to now use your resources and get the best out of that group of players that you've got. Is that the best? Setting up that way, I think it's even stifling and holding us back because we haven't got players available in certain positions, yet you persist and let's play this way. But if we haven't got available players, can we not just change it around a little bit? It's like you're still trying to shoehorn people into this formation. I haven't got anything bad against the 3-4-3, but for me, without certain people available, XYZ, couldn't we have gone maybe 4-2-3-1? Couldn't we have gone 4-3-3? Couldn't we have done something different? We did it.
You know, I agree. I agree. Sorry to cut you,
we've gone 3-4-3 and we've put Dorgu as one of the 10s or one of the forwards. Like, sorry, Dorgu had an awful game. Like, he was getting the ball and he was just losing it. And I'm getting onto him. In my head, I'm thinking, Dorgu, you're shit. But I'm thinking, why are we even playing him there? Like why are we even putting him there? And now going to be blaming him when really he's not really a right winger like that. He's a fullback or left wing back, like at best. He's not a forward. Like he got the ball and he shot, and it's kind of like this guy's not a sharp shooter like that. So why are we trying to put players into positions that they're not comfortable with? We haven't got the available resources to do that right now. So let's change it around. And Amarin's not doing that. We're setting them out. Look, we've got defenders everywhere. For me, I'm even pushing Martinez. Does Martinez need to be at the back? We haven't got creativity, but the boy can find players. Push the boy into midfield. Put him into midfield with Casemiro. For me, like, bro. Like, but we've got Arte. Like play. If we're gonna play and play, just I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like we could have gone a different. We could have put players into different positions. For me personally, man.
I think it's easier said than done, though, man. I mean, you're talking about too many defensive players, and now you're talking about bringing one of our defenders into a midfield. Like, how are you going to put Martinez into midfield? That's another centre back that you're putting into midfield. What? You're going to move Ugarte up front? Like,
but it's been proven, and we've seen that we can play Martinez centre. But it's been proven that we can play Martinez centre midfield.
And we're missing out a midfield, and we're putting another defender up in midfield. Like, why are we doing that?
Yeah, okay, defender, yeah, by trade, but he can clearly play midfield, and he's been playing midfield. He's played midfield for Ajax. When we had no players available and we had to bring on someone. I think someone got injured. We played him, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, we've discovered this new gem." But we all knew Martinez can play centre midfield. Why are we not playing him centre midfield? We need a centre midfielder, and we need someone who can find players, and we're not playing him there. We don't need him at the back.
Do you know what? Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, Antonio, but I slightly disagree in terms of this game. I don't think the midfield was the problem. I think the issue was
example. I'm just giving more an example.
I know, but I think the issue today was our attack, man. I think Sesko, I've been trying to back this boy for a while now, and I just think he's way off it. He does some good things in the game, don't get me wrong. But in terms of goal scoring, in terms of being a shooter in front of the goal and being a problem in that box, I feel like he's coming across a bit too soft for me, man. He needs to like command that box a little bit more. I feel like these little chances he's getting, he's snatching at it. It's almost as if he doesn't want that contact to come. So he's just snatching at these chances, man, where you should be thriving and wanting these chances to come to you. Dorgu playing forward, he should never play forward for me. I don't want to see that no more. Like, Xerxes came on and straight away created a chance. But that's
what I'm saying. Why are we playing Dorgu there, lad?
Yeah, I agree. Dorgu should not be playing there. We should have just played Xerxes there. Because guess what? Yeah, Dorgu, when he gets the ball, he does not know what to do because that's not the way he plays. So every time he got the ball, he's second guessing himself.
Yeah.
Every single time. And people want to talk about Cunha losing the ball. Cunha's losing the ball because he's got two people next to him, Dorgu and Sesko, who don't really want to take ownership. They don't want to take responsibility. Yeah. So he's having to take that responsibility. You can shake your head, Fudge, but it's the truth. If you watch that game back here, Cunha is trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck. He's trying to force the issue. Yeah. When Sesko gets the ball, he's playing his one-touch passes straight back to Cunha, or straight back to Casemiro. He's not trying to own he doesn't want the ball. As soon as he gets the ball, he releases it straight back. He don't want it, man. And it was causing issues for us all game, man.
All right. The way I see it is Sesko isn't Ronaldo. And when I say Ronaldo, I mean the Brazilian Ronaldo, because I think that's what some people are expecting here, that he's going to pick up the ball and he's going to dribble past bare mans and he's going to start finishing it here. When Sesko had the ball, he was laying the ball off nicely, I thought. There were a couple of times where he bounced off.
Yeah, but bro, that's the simple thing to do. What he's doing is not hard.
Oh yeah, but what he's doing, football doesn't need to be a complicated game, you know. Like, what he can do is just get the ball, keep the ball moving, and that way we're moving up the field, we're progressing. I thought he was an option in the middle all game. He was someone that we could play the ball to, and more often than not,
we don't need that option there. We don't need that option there. There was a chance late on. There was a chance late on. I can't remember who passed it to him. But it's like Sesko was running through on goal, and he he ran the wrong way,
and he stopped.
It was just like, bro, like what's your instincts? You should be just go. But it's like that's what I mean about he doesn't really want that responsibility, because if he wants that responsibility in that chance, in that moment, you've got grass ahead of you. You just go and you receive the ball. But in that moment, he was just like, is it going to come to me? I'm not really sure if he's going to pass it to me. Why is he not going to pass it to you? You are centre forward. We need a goal. No. Why is he not going to pass it to you there?
I felt it was the opposite. I felt he was going for the one, and then he looked back and the ball went being played, and it was too late. So he actually went on his bike, and they even said it on the commentary, like he wasn't looking at the ball because he was actually thinking, "Let me go," and they'd already played the ball. There was a miscommunication between the two of them, I would say. But
man.
I actually felt. Obviously, I'm not giving him more than a 6 out of 10 if we're doing play ratings. I'm not saying he had a great game or anything, but I am saying that most of those things that he did pretty much up like to his. He wasn't the problem today. I feel like we should have created more chances. There's one ball that we did play across, which was good for him, which he definitely needed to get on target because that was an opportunity for him to be able to score. But the fact that we don't.
That's the story of the game. Even the Casemiro one. Yeah. I don't care if you're offside. hit the target. Because if you're onside, if it's a minuscule, like then what? You just miss another chance.
Which one? Sesko? Which one?
The one when he headed it, when Casemiro crossed it outside his foot, and he just
Oh
headed
yeah. That was poor. It was poor, bro.
It's poor.
It's poor.
It's poor.
Yeah,
it's
but I mean,
poor, man.
Yeah. But he was offside, so let's not get on.
That's actually not the point because he doesn't know. Man. The cross is coming in and he's not. He's putting it wide.
There's someone behind him.
Okay,
there's someone behind him keeping him on side. He doesn't know.
Okay, that wasn't great. That wasn't great. I'll give you that, but it was offside. So like, I'm not.
Okay, and then there was another one where.
Bro, it's not about him scoring or not. It's not about him scoring it. It's just the chances he gets in. Yeah, he's very like frail with it. Like he's not assertive enough for me, man. Like, bro, like I said, I don't care if he headed it and the keeper saved it, and the chance where the ball got crossed and he just tapped it off target. You need to be hitting the target, man. Make the keeper make a save, because if the keeper makes a save, it's a second phase of play. You're kicking it off the pitch.
He didn't tap that.
Done.
He missed. Come on, I think we're over egging it here. Yeah, it was an opportunity. I'll give you that, and he definitely should have put it on target. But he didn't just go tame with that. He tried to score and he missed. That was it. Like, I mean, it wasn't an easy chance, but like someone of his ability, he should be hitting this target, and there's obviously an opportunity for him to score there. But yeah, I feel like we didn't create enough for him. And yeah, I mean, I guess in the chances they did have, he didn't do the most with it. There was one chance there. The second chance, which was offside, all right.
Offside. But look, even like, see, like Leeds' first goal, that goal, he scored that because of pure desire, man. It wasn't like a chance like we got opened up. It was pure desire. And I don't see that from Sesko, man. I don't see that desire to score a goal.
I don't get that where you're missing it. I don't see that. I don't see how you're saying that he's not trying. Like the amount of times he goes for a run and we just miss the ball. He misses a Bruno. He misses a Bruno.
No, I'm not saying he's not trying. You're misunderstanding me. I'm not saying he's not trying. I'm not saying he's not trying, man.
Yeah, but what you're saying is
I'm just saying he doesn't play with that desire, man, that hunger.
I don't know. I just disagree with that anyway. But I mean,
like even when he runs, even when he makes runs in the box, if you watch him, because I watch people. Sometimes I just watch individuals for a little moment, maybe 10, 15 minutes. I watch individuals, See Sesko, when the ball don't come to him in that box, have you ever seen him complain? Have you ever seen him complain when that ball don't come to him? He does not want the ball. He doesn't want the ball.
Just because he doesn't complain,
he doesn't want the ball, bro. That is the ball to go to someone else.
That is cat. That's
when he's in that box, bro. He doesn't demand that ball.
When he's in the box, obviously he's there pushing. He makes runs for the ball. Just because he doesn't get it, maybe he's not the type of person to start screaming and shouting, and maybe that is something that he needs to start doing.
That's what he needs. That's what I need. That's what I need, man. Yeah. That's what I need.
But I'm not having the fact that because he doesn't scream and shout, it means he doesn't really secretly he didn't want the ball. And
you're misunderstanding me again, bro. As a centre forward, bro. As a centre forward, Fudge, all due respect, you're a right back, innit?
I pay
respect your right back.
I started my career.
The forward tells you where he wants the ball.
When was Fudge? What are you doing?
A forward tells you where he wants the ball.
I want titles. Don't ask about me. Ask the Young Park Eagles team. No, Liberty Lions.
What did you say? Why are you lying like this?
Liberty Lions. Trust me. I was. Anyway, we're going off track. Even that last season, like anyway, let's not go on. Hey, I'm telling you now that Sesko, he just needs the opportunities, and I feel like he's missing.
Bro,
he's missing a Bruno.
Bro, I've been seeing this for a minute, bro. We're gonna keep saying this every week. I'm telling you, we're gonna come on this pod and we're gonna say this thing. He needs it. He's getting the chances. He's not putting in the net, and I think we're maybe misunderstanding what kind of David saying. It's not like he's not trying, but does he really want this? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Does he really want this? I'm not saying he doesn't want to play for United or he doesn't wear it, but that goal that Leeds scored, that guy, he has no right to get that ball. But just pure desire. Let me go. I've got half a chance. I'm just going to go for it. And he got it. Sesko doesn't display that, bro. He doesn't display that.
So how about when he's closing down the keeper and stuff like that and he's running? If at that point, that the keeper... No, let's say, let me land. So let's say when he's trying to chase down the keeper and then the keeper gets it and he blocks it, are you going to be like, that shows hunger and desire? But the fact that he hasn't blocked the ball, that means he doesn't show hunger and desire.
No,
of course
he's got there. No, he got there. He doesn't need to close the ball down, but he's running and he's getting it.
What I'm trying to say to you is, like, if you watch his game, next time we play, watch Sesko and watch his body language, bro. He's happy. bro. I'm not just saying this, bro. Like, I'm not just saying this because I've been back in Sesko. I'm not just saying
Fudge,
this.
to be fair, me and him were going back and forth, and I was the one that was like Sesko. So he's not. This is genuine. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm not saying he's trying to stir an agenda for the sake of it, but I'm saying to him that he's wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that that's just.
Yeah, but tell me what I'm wrong about. Yeah.
You're
His
wrong
body
about
language, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go on.
His body language, yeah. Mm-hmm. The way he's playing, yeah, and the way as a centre forward, yeah, who is lacking goals, he's not demanding that ball in the box. He's not frustrated when the ball doesn't come to him in that box. He ain't telling the players, you need to give me these chances. You need to, do you know what I'm saying? You need to cross this ball so I can get a heading chance or put this goal in. He's just like, the ball didn't come to you. Carry on. Let's the next phase of play. You're not going to play free to me. And when I said to you, when the ball comes to him, he just one touch releases the ball, which is all well and good, yeah. But what is he doing after that? Is he doing the one touch and running?
No.
Is he doing the one touch? No.
Oh my God!
Watch the game back. Watch the game back. Watch the game back, man.
We'll both watch the game back.
Watch the game back, man.
He is always available for the 1-2. Don't tell me he just lays it off and then just stands there. That just doesn't happen.
Bro, I'm not saying I'm not just saying he lays off. I'm not saying he lays it off and stands there, man. You're not listening to me. I'm not saying he's just like, I don't. He's not, bro. He don't want the ball. That's what I'm trying to say to you. He don't want the ball. It's all aesthetics. He don't want the ball. If he wanted the ball, he'd be demanding the ball every time, bro.
Okay.
This
is the character trait. This is the character trait, yeah. He's not the type of Bruno Fernandes, yeah, where he's getting frustrated. He's throwing even a Hoyland, yeah.
And I'm saying that's a problem. I'm saying that's a problem.
Potentially, okay. And I'm not saying I'm not saying you're wrong there. I'm just saying, fair enough. He can have that hunger and desire, and I feel like perhaps if he was banging. I mean, he doesn't seem like that sort of character in terms of, so I'll get you from that point of view. But in terms of his having a desire to want it, it's a difference between the way that he displays himself. He's just not that type of character. He's a type of person that wants the ball. He's got the desire and the hunger and the passion to score goals, wants to be a success. He just doesn't display it in the way that you want him to display it. That's all.
Bro, no one's saying this way you get things misunderstood. No one's saying that Sesko doesn't want to be a success, bro. Like who does that? No one's saying that. What I'm trying to say to you is, he hasn't got the desire to bring himself out of this bad form. It's almost as if he expects the players around him to bring him out of this bad form. Put a few goals on the plate for him, and then he can say, I'm scoring again. It's like, see Cunha, This is why I can never have criticism for Cunha. I know people criticize Cunha, but you see Cunha will try everything from shooting from 30 yards to doing a bicycle kick. He'll try everything to try and get himself out of bad form. Do you understand? Like, he'll try everything, bro. Like, he will try every touch. He'll try to beat every player. He'll try something. He won't just hide into the background. He wants to try and affect the game. And that's why sometimes he might lose the ball so much. And sometimes he doesn't make the right decisions because he's trying to take the game off the scruff of the neck. He's trying to do it. He's trying to do it himself. He's trying to bring others into the game. Do you understand? That's why he got his goal. Like, people saying that, if it was Sesko would have scored. Why was not Sesko making that run? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Why is Cunha making that run? Why is Sesko not there?
Because he's in the same.
Why is Sesko not there? Because Sesko don't make that run. Sesko don't want the ball.
Okay. All right. Just because
it's the fact of the matter, bro. It's the fact of the matter, bro. It's the fact of the matter, bro.
The fact of the matter is, Cunha made that run, which was outside. And the reason why I was able to make that run is because Sesko was already in the middle, occupying the defenders in the middle. Don't tell me that he wasn't in the box trying to get the goal.
No,
there's a difference between
Sesko,
someone.
For me personally, Sesko did not have a great game. For me personally, Sesko did not have a great game.
I agree with that. That's the thing. I'm not even disagreeing with that. I'm not saying he had a great game at all. But I'm saying to you, as a 9 is a different position to someone who's a 10, someone who like Cunha, who can be involved more in the game. So you're saying someone like a Cunha, he can get down and he can play at the halfway line. He can receive the ball from there.
Like I said, Fudge, can I say something? Like I said, you're all due respect, you're a right back. You understand?
Hey, this is ridiculous. All right, so
I'm not buzzing.
JDM is saying no pundit, unless you play in that position, you can't actually have unless you've actually played a striker, you can't have any sort of criticism. And in fact, unless you play striker, actually I did play striker, but let's say I didn't play striker as often as you did, But unless you're played in that position, you're saying that you don't have any understanding about how that position works, how you're supposed to be in the position. You can't be a pundit unless you play in that position. That's ridiculous. Michael Owen is terrible at describing.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say to you is, I know what I'm talking about. Same way, if you told me about certain positioning, about right backs and that, yeah, in all due respect, I can't really overrule your thoughts on that. Because you're going to tell me this way you position and stuff like that. You're going to tell me that, right? I'm going to say no.
You got a bit of a point there.
What I'm trying to say to you is like, what I'm trying to say to you is like, Sesko, like, for now anyway, he needs to improve in terms of being a United player, man. Like, I've been trying to back him. I've been trying to tell him he comes. Like I said, on the ball, when he receives the ball and stuff, yeah, he's got a good touch. He can turn on the ball. He can lay off the ball. Bro, I expect that off you from a £65 million signing or whatever, how much it costs. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just basic stuff. I expect that, of course. Like, do you understand that? But in terms of like goal scoring, he needs to be more defenders are not scared of Sesko. They're not worried about Sesko.
That was the point I was going to say. I was going to make that point actually. Like,
go on and make it.
No, I was just going to say like him as a striker, like even being his size and his stature. I'm not saying size is everything, but he should be on the pitch, and it should be like we got to watch him. Like he's their guy. He's the point. He's the tip of this team, and he's the one that's supposed to be getting the most goals, and he's going to cause us some problem. He's their guy. There's nothing with him. There's nothing. He's just almost just there. But you know when Mbeumo's on that pitch, keep an eye on him, boy, because he can cause problems. You give him too much space, too much time, he's going to do something. Even you could argue maybe even with Cunha, keep an eye. Even Bruno, you give him too much time and space on the ball, he's going to punish you. He doesn't have anything that remotely makes you think we need to be shook of this person. Do you get what I'm saying, Fudge?
I understand what you're saying.
For striker, for centre forward,
Yeah, none of the players that you mentioned were centre forwards for a start. But in terms of what his role is and what his position is, I'm sure the defenders are saying we need to make sure that we don't give him too much time and space. And that's what you do see. You see that he always occupies centre backs and he always wins that ball. So that's what I'm saying about missing Mbeumo, because anytime he did win a flick on today, he was like there was no one else that was winning it around him. But he had tidy link-up play. But I agree that he needs to do more. But we spent like 15 minutes talking about Sesko. And for me, there's other players on that pitch. I mean, in general, what did you make of you mentioned about Aaron. What formation would you have done in, Antonio? How would what would you have done differently?
I would maybe have gone with a 4. Definitely a 4 at the back. I'm releasing Martinez into midfield, bro. There's just not enough creativity there with Ugarte. I don't even know if I'd start him. I'd probably maybe put off the top of my head. We could still keep the front 3. Take off Dorgu, maybe put in Xerxes. Where do we go left? I have to look. You men continue. Let me look at the team again.
Sure. You play short left back. You'd play.
You know what? I don't even think. You know what? Yeah, I know we're going to talk about the formation. Yeah, I don't think the formation was the difference between us winning or losing, man. Like, I honestly think it's the personnel, man. I think the only thing Amorim got wrong today was this overhype because Dorgu scored a winning goal against Newcastle. He's starting like these playing higher up the pitch, man. Forget all that, man. Like, really and truly, Xerxes should have started, man. And even if you want to play Lisandro Martinez in the midfield, I think Ugarte should still start. Just play a 4-3-3, man. Ugarte, Casemiro, and Alessandro there. You want to tighten things up and then play Sesko, Cunha, and Xerxes as the front 3.
You know what I was about to even say? I was thinking
left back, Heaven and Alessandro in the middle with Dallo right back. It's simple stuff, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we went with the 3-4-3.
I was thinking I'll move Dorgu to the other side.
It was just dry, man.
4-2-3-1. I'll move Dorgu to the other side. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad shout, to be honest. But like Dave said, I don't think the formation was the problem. It was more about personnel. And Xerxes.
We got the personnel in the wrong positions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Xerxes not starting was probably a mistake. I don't think Dorgu had the worst.
Was bad, but Dorgu was bad.
Dorgu had a bad game.
He was bad.
He didn't have the worst games. I thought he was a threat, but there was his end product obviously isn't there. That's the main thing. His end product isn't there. You're not going to get with someone like a Dorgu. You're not going to get that.
Bro, he's getting the ball and we're in the final third and he's like, I don't even know what's going on. He's slipping, sliding, he's trying to go line. He don't know what's going on.
He can't beat a man, which is one of the problems. And when he did try to do that.
The thing is, this is why I had so much, this is why I had such a problem with, Sesko and bro, we're gonna get chances against teams. You need to have sound people in them last final third.
Yeah, man.
I mean, to make it count. Because we're not always going to get bare chances like that. So when we do get in the final third and it's a one-on-one situation, we've got Dorgu. We're putting our hopes and dreams on Dorgu. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's exactly what it is.
One thing I would say about the Dorgu thing, yeah, like I feel like Amarim's trying to play some mind games here, man. I feel like he's not happy with the board. He wants some reinforcements, so he's just playing Dorgu there, man. Because obviously Xerxes might be out the door with Roma, so he's like, why the F am I going to play Xerxes for? He's going to be out the door, so this is what you're going to leave me with. He's basically showing the board, this is what you're going to leave me with, yeah? Like, Semenyo's going to City now, he's probably pissed off about that, because I know he was really in high favour of Semenyo, and City have beat us to the punch. Who knows, maybe in the background, the board messed up. Because all of a sudden, City came out of nowhere, and City were favourites, when we were favourites the whole time. People act like this is not happening. Like, we were the favourites the whole time.
How do you know
the whole time, bro?
How do you know we're favourites? How do you know we're favourites?
Because it was told it was favourites the whole time.
I haven't seen, but why would
even when City went in for him, said United are leading the race. The same people that said United are leading the race, yeah, are the same people that said City are favourites. So you can't believe one thing and then not believe the other.
All I saw was
that it was from the same. If it's coming from the same people,
all I saw was I'll say with Semenyo, and that one's is like, we can blame the board and everything, but with the transfer thing, it's difficult. Do you know what I mean? If City come in, bro, he's gonna have a decision.
Bro, I'm not saying it's difficult, but what I'm trying to say to you is maybe this should have been done a long time ago. I know you can't do it officially until the market happens, but maybe this could have been sorted out a long time ago, because we knew about this whole Semenyo clause and stuff like that. Amarim sat with him in the summer. Do you understand? We knew about all these things.
To get him, and
then all of a sudden,
the wages didn't get agreed.
But it's not like he's. I know you've got.
We tried to get him, but we couldn't agree on the wages.
Was it wages thing?
Yeah. Google it. Swear down.
But I know you've got that Ghanaian affiliation, yeah. But in terms of Manchester City, they are pushing for the title at the moment, and they're in the Champions League, whereas we haven't really got that much to offer him at the moment. Obviously, he's got the long-term projects, but he's going to get good money at City, probably better than Will's offering. He's got the opportunity to win the Premier League this season, and he's playing in the Champions League. I don't think it was. I mean, we're Manchester United.
I'm not criticizing Semenyo for his decision. What I'm saying is Amarim himself might be pissed off with the situation, especially when apparently no other reinforcements are coming in now. Do you understand? Like, our squad is very light. Look at our bench. Our squad is so light, man. Like, I know people are out and stuff like that, yeah, but our squad is light. People are saying that, Bruno don't really make a difference, and Bruno this and Bruno that. Bruno, we suffering now. We're suffering. Do you understand? We're suffering. Like, people saying that he can't play midfield. Yeah, I know he's not the greatest midfielder, but now we're suffering. Because now there's no creativity coming from nowhere. Cunha has to play two roles now. Creator and goal scorer. Who else is going to come from?
I thought Ugarte.
Bring our players back, man.
I thought Ugarte had a
one thing as well. Rio Ferdinand's right, man. Rio Ferdinand is right. We need to put a pause on European football when AFCON is playing, man. I'm sick of this, man. I'm sick of this, bro. We need to pause the game. We pause it for every other tournament. But ours.
It's true. No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, we do. International breaks, everything. International breaks, we pause the Prem. Everything. But with us, nah. The game must go on. There's no respect. I'm sick of it, bro.
No, I hear that.
Why
but at the same time,
coming to the Prem.
But at the same time, we're playing the AFCON in December, January times. Yeah, which is supposed to be winter break. But that's during season. When
we changed the World Cup date, did we pause the Prem?
We did.
Yeah.
When we changed the Winter World Cup, did we change the Prem? Did we pause it?
We did. I feel like it would be good for them to have some.
I was about to say to move it to summer, but to play football in the summer in Africa is a bit much still.
It's a rainy season as well for a lot of the countries as well.
Yeah, it'll be quite difficult, so I'm not sure.
But that is a problem. I mean, because it encourages teams to not go for African players, which isn't right, really. So I agree. I hear that. Like,
but what is it? Once every how many years?
Every 2 years, but they're moving it to 4 years after next year. So,
bro, like we have international breaks here for friendlies, you know, and they last 2-3 weeks. International breaks. It's mad, and they're for friendlies.
Yeah, It's because they don't really care. They think there's not that many players that are out. So
National League in that. What's this National League? We pause the Prem. National League, we pause it. We pause the European football. National League, we pause it.
Oh,
Nation
League.
I was thinking, what's he talking about?
But yeah, man. Okay, so do you think that we're going to sign any players in? Like, because it's not looking good for Amorim. Did you see about the Amorim and Jason Wilcox kind of? It seemed like some of the comments I was hearing from Amorim was like he didn't seem happy with Wilcox anyway. It seems like there might be a little bit of a rift there. Do you see that being an issue that plays out long term?
To be honest, I think Amorim he's 1 foot out the door.
Wow. Okay.
I think he's 1 foot out the door, man.
Is that because you don't see that we're going to finish in Europe, or you feel like that?
No, it's nothing to do with that. I feel like he expects something. He expects something. He expects to be back to 100%. I think he knows exactly what he wants, and I feel like there's been a pause in how much they're backing him, man. I feel like something's been promised, and it's not because his tone has changed. You can see it in the way he speaks. His tone has changed, man. And I feel like, yeah, man, like. I feel like, yeah, maybe this is just a bad spell for him. Maybe this is how he deals with it, man. You know, he's a bit emotional as well.
Not really. I mean, they backed him
in the summer. We backed him, yeah.
We backed him.
Yeah, we backed him in the sense that we've signed some players and that we didn't sack him. That's it. But we've only signed 4 players. I mean,
what do you mean only? How many are we supposed to sign? 100? Like that's 4 good players, big money as well. But
you do, man.
Huh?
If you need to, you do though.
What, sign 100 players?
If you need the players, you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not realistic, man. It's not realistic for us to have a mad overhaul in the team. It's not realistic. It won't work because we still have to offload the players that we got who are on big wages. We have to look at the circumstance and the situation. But given the situation, he's been backed. We got Sesko, we got Cunha, we got Mbeumo, we got new goalkeeper.
How many players did Arsenal sign?
Don't know, 4 maybe.
Cape, this other centre back as well. Mascara. What's it? Mascara? Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Zubamendi, Gyökeres, Noni, Madueke. That's 5 already.
Eze?
Who? Eze. That's 6.
Okay.
We signed 3 forwards and 1 keeper.
Yeah, that's 4 players.
Yeah, that's not a lot, is it?
That's 3 outfield players.
Yeah, but we're in different circumstances to
we're in the worst circumstance. We need the players.
Yeah,
but at the same time, they've been playing European football, so they got money to be doing that as well. We are not in the same situation.
Bro, we've got money, man. We're just ready to.
I'm not saying we ain't got money, but we have to balance the books. We have to balance the books as well.
We were just about to splash 65 million on Semenyo, bro.
I think he's been backed, man. We would have tried to get Baleba, but it was obviously outpriced or whatever. But to say you got to
remember how many people we've got off the books. You know, you're saying he's been backed. They haven't done anything amazing for him, bro.
We haven't got them off the book officially.
What do you mean officially?
We still have to pay part of Sancho's wages. They're not fully paying 350 for Sancho's wages.
Yeah, but even if they're paying half, that's still money off the books. Rashford's wages are not they getting 8% covered or something like that.
Rashford, Højlund. Sancho, obviously, you got Garnacho left. Yeah, Anthony's gone. Like, we had a lot of players that left.
I don't know, man. I think we could give him. We could try and see if we can get another player like we did with Semenyo and stuff like that. But he's been backed. Like, I don't think he hasn't.
Look at our squad. Look at the bench today.
Can't tell me we've been backed, man.
Yeah, but we've got players out. He's been backed, man.
Like, he's not been backed. How?
I know what you're saying. Antonio's saying basically that he signed a few like decent players in the summer, so we're backing him in that sense. However,
see Eric Ten Hag got 100 million player in Anthony,
but it just doesn't always work like that. Yeah.
What?
No, but I mean, it just doesn't work that
so
you're always going to get everything that you want.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that.
No,
that's why I'm being realistic. Like you don't go, okay, I need 2 centre mids, I need a striker, I need this. It just doesn't work. Sometimes you might get lucky, but it don't always work like that.
It's not about getting lucky, man.
Do you agree that we still need that?
What, need a centre mid? We need a centre mid.
We need all those players that you just mentioned.
That's what I'm saying. But to think that we're just going to get them all like that, that's what we've always said. It's going to take a number of different windows.
Yeah,
like, given what we've purchased in that window, Yeah, he's been backed. We've
No,
backed
but
him.
in January. But we need
No, he
more
hasn't been
January.
backed, man. It's been
Oh,
an
he's
average.
been backed, man.
It's been average, bro. When you talk about
It's
being
been a
backed
good
here, I'm not
transfer
saying
window.
that they haven't spent money.
It's been a
I'm
good
not saying
transfer
they haven't
window.
spent money. It's been a good transfer window.
Yeah, the summer transfer window was a good transfer window for him. That was a good transfer window.
No, it
Wasn't
hasn't.
terrible.
It's only been a good transfer, bro. Can I tell you something? It's only been a good transfer for the forwards because one or two of those
And the
forwards are
goalkeeper.
out. Were the exact same team as last year, bro.
And the
Yeah,
goalkeeper.
but what Antonio's saying is that it's going to take time. You can't do it all.
We're not going to do it
Yeah, but
overnight.
I'm not saying that they should have signed every single player they wanted. I'm not saying that.
Then what we're
What I'm
saying,
saying
four players on that price that we've bought them for is good. That's a good transfer window.
but you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. What I'm saying is, yeah, we signed our forwards, cool. But there should have been some sort of plan where we need to bring a midfielder in non-negotiable. Even if it's on loan, there should have been some sort of reinforcement there. We need, you know what I'm saying? Like, but there was no plan. It's just like, oh, we'll bring a
I don't think it's it. But I don't think this is what I'm saying. It's just not as simple as that. Like, I hear what you're saying, and we do need a centre midfielder. But the centre midfielder that we need in our team is so specific. Like, we need certain like attributes that midfielder must have. There's midfielders out there, but they're 8s or they're 6s. Amarim wants a midfielder to play in a 2. In the Premier League, I can only name probably like 5 players that could probably do that role. It's not as many centre midfielders that can play in a 2 like that.
I really want a midfielder. Like any club wants a midfielder. I feel like
no, but the midfielder we need is different to people's other midfielders. People might want a 6, a holding players, or people might want an 8 up and down. We want 2 people.
We would take a Zubimendi, we would take a Rice, we would take a Caicedo, we'll take an Enzo Fernandez, we'll take all these midfielders, all these other players.
Enzo Fernandez, no. Caicedo, Rice. These are big, and they're big purchases as well. That's why I was going for Baleba. There is not that many centre midfielders that can play in a 2. That's why I was going for Baleba. But they wanted to charge us how much, so we couldn't get him. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not all gonna be happy.
We could have got him. 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 We didn't want to pay the money. We didn't want to pay the money.
We should pay all that money for this 21-year-old kid.
Yes, because we need it. Just look. Was Rice not 100 million? Was Rice not 100 million?
There's more things.
Was Caicedo not 100 million?
Yeah, these players.
Was Enzo not 105 million? Stop telling me my man's been backed. When all these other teams have spent over 100 million on players.
He's been backed. Regardless of whatever money that we're going to...
Brighton, we're not going to set... spending money. You think being backed is spending money?
You know what? Forget that. I'm not saying being backed is spending money. Even forget the whether we're going to spend 100 million or not. Brighton were not going to do business with us, bro. Brighton, the guy, Tony Blue... Brighton said we're not selling him this season.
Then you go get another centre midfielder. Who? What do you mean, who?
Who? Those midfielders that we need is very specific.
Now we're looking at free midfielder.
Tell me the other midfielder.
Now we're looking at free midfielder. Now we're looking at free midfielder.
Anderson is only now come up now. And Anderson's name is only come up now.
That's my point. That's my point, Antonio. Where was the plan? That's my point. He's only coming up now. Where was the plan?
Because he's been playing well. Because Anderson's been playing well. Anderson's name wasn't there when we was talking about Baleba. It was like Baleba. It was only Baleba. Well, anyway, in terms of the transfers, bro, there's no way. I think sometimes you might make a whole load of buys or whatever like that, but more time than not, these buys to purchase players is very complicated. They need to be available. They need to come. The wages need to make sense. There's so many different things that go into this. So given
that's their job. That's their job. That's their job, bro.
I'm not disputing
that. To do that.
Yeah, and I'm not disputing that. But there's a lot of things that are uncontrollable. Given the purchase that we've made,
we didn't bid for any midfielder, bro. Like you're saying, it's uncontrollable. We didn't bid for any midfielder.
Baleba, we tried to inquire about that. They said no.
Well, one thing is likely is that we're not going to get a new midfielder before the next game against Burnley on Wednesday. It's Burnley away. Given what do you, man, think about this game coming up on Wednesday? Do you feel like there's going to be any changes? I mean, hopefully we got some players coming back, but I mean,
if Bruno's not back, we're not winning the game.
Really? Wow.
If Bruno's not back, we're not winning.
Because the biggest problem for me is that we're missing our most creative players. Bruno, obviously the most creative. Then you got Ahmad. Then you got Bruno. You got Mason Mount that's missing as well. We're lacking creativity by a long stretch.
But this is another problem of mine. You're saying to me now, yeah, like, let's say this team that goes out, we're gonna go and play Burnley. Like he can't get something together with this group of players to go and get a result against Burnley. This is my problem. He should be able to do that.
Antonio, you're saying that because Manchester United. But if you actually look at our team, bro, who is it then?
Have they got a player like?
Only Cunha.
Have they got?
Who is it?
Have they got? No, but even if I'm looking at our experienced players on the pitch, have they got a Cunha? Have they got a Casemiro? Have they got a Martinez? Have they got these kind of players? Have they got a Sesko? I don't like him anyway. I don't think he's that great. But have they got those kind of players on their team?
Antonio.
I mean, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go on.
He's speechless. He's speechless right now.
He can't hear you. He can't hear us. Can you hear us?
No, I think
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, go on then. Oh, it's lagging.
I'm not lagging, man. I can hear you. I'm just ignoring you.
No, you're lying.
All right. So Burnley game.
No,
yeah,
I'm ignoring you.
We should have enough.
Why are you ignoring? What are you talking about? Why are you
Because, bro, like sometimes I feel like, yeah, we don't look at the team we set out and realize that we're not good enough. That's what I don't think.
No. I'm looking at the team and I think, okay, we've got their man out. Like, don't get me wrong. But this is why we're supposed to have a manager in place that's supposed to get the best out of his players that he's got.
Yeah, but you're talking about you're idealist, bro, because that doesn't make sense. No. Yeah, because you're saying, this is where the manager needs to come in and do magic. Bro,
I'm not asking to do magic.
Our best players for a reason, bro. Any team that had 8 first-team players out would suffer. But with us, Amarim has to be a magician.
No, but I'm not saying that he has to do something in terms of magic. I'm just saying
look at our bench, and that will tell you everything about our squad.
Yeah, that's fine about the squad. I'm talking about the starting 11 that's playing. Can you get something out of these guys?
Our starting 11 is not even good enough either.
Our starting 11 right now, those group of players, Amarim can't get them to get 3 points at Burnley. If we've got a bigger problem,
we can.
Then do it. We used to do it then. I don't know what we're talking about.
But that's nothing to do with Amarim.
Then who's it to do with then?
No,
do
you think we should play in the youth?
If Amarim can't get those group of players, yes, we've got all of these players out. Those players that we got now, you can't go and get a result against Burnley. We've got a bigger problem. What are we even talking about? You can buy all the players you want, but the current players, you can't get the best out of them. Is he even a manager then? He's not even a manager. Put me in place because all we're doing is buying players and then putting them in.
Very beginning though, bro. But this is what I said to you at the very beginning. Yeah, looking at our team today and going away to Ellen Road, a draw is a fair result because I'm using the team we have, and I feel like with that current team, like us drawing is not a bad result. If we had a full team and we drew, then I would say it's a bad result. But with the players on the pitch, with Dorgu playing front three, yeah, or you can switch it with Xerxes even if Xerxes started, I won't say that's a team that should guarantee a win away at Ellen Road. I wouldn't say that.
And also, you got to think about it, like in terms of the game, a manager that can only do so much. If a manager doesn't have players, there's only so much they can do.
I guess we're writing off Burnley then because of the team we got then.
No, I'm saying, but I actually think that we should have enough, even with the players that we have.
We should have enough, man.
Why do you think
do this?
Why do you think Pep Guardiola signed to manage our players? Why do you think managers sign players? No, we're away at Turf Moor. It's going to be tough. No, it's at Turf Moor.
Yeah, we're getting a draw, man.
It's dead. Amarim is dead. Amarim is dead.
No, but Antonio, we haven't got the creativity in the team right now, man. Where's the creativity coming from?
Get it together, bro.
You think we should trust one of the academy players to start this game?
No.
None of them seem that good.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because it just, I mean, at the end of the day, they just get abused all over Twitter if they don't come out.
This is not good. This is not good enough, bro. I know we got players out. Yes, we do need some players. But that current 11 players, 12 players that we've got there, you're telling me Amarim can't get these guys together and get us 3 points. Let's just write off all of our games then until Bruno and Mbeumo come back. What are we doing here?
Need them back. We need them back.
Bro,
it's so poor.
We're missing Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Amad Diallo, Brian Mbeumo.
All of our creative attacking.
Who else are we missing? Delete. Maguire.
It's poor. Who
else are we missing? Mazraoui in and out, so it don't really matter.
It's poor, bro.
Our whole attack is based off Amad, Mbeumo, Cunha working together.
Mainly, you miss Kobe Mainly.
They do so much hard work for us.
In my opinion, it's poor, man. I'm sorry.
But
I've said this from time.
We probably will beat Burnley.
Yeah,
we probably will beat Burnley, but I'm saying it's not going to be an easy game.
Antonio, do you think we've got enough to beat Burnley then? Do you think that we've got enough to beat Burnley?
In terms of the players that we've got, he should be able to play whatever formation gets the best out of these players or motivate them, whatever you need to do. There's no way we might as well write off all of our games then. Like, what is he doing?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, but Antonio, do you know what it is there with you? I don't get you. I don't get you sometimes, yeah, because you will openly say you don't rate certain players, but then you will turn around and say, but I remember she could be getting the best out of these players, but you don't rate them.
No, but
like, I look at them for what they are.
For example, yeah, like I said in the beginning with Dogu, the guy played rubbish. But I'm not trying to get onto him too much because to me, I'm like, why is he playing right wing forward? All right, fine, all this kind of thing. But he shouldn't be playing there. Xerxes came on and made an instant impact and got an assist. Why isn't Xerxes starting?
Yeah.
Why don't you put Dogu there? So this is my problem because
Xerxes got 1 foot out the door.
So then don't put him in the squad then. What's the point? Don't put him. Don't play him.
But we were playing rubbish. We ain't got players.
This don't make no sense. Why are we playing him for 20 minutes then? If he's in, he's in. If he's out, he's out. Like
no, I think Xerxes should have started. I think Xerxes should have started.
See, Fudge, this is what I'm saying. Xerxes came on and made an instant impact. So for me, I'm looking at the players we've got. We've got Xerxes, we've got Sesko, we've got Cunha, we've got Casemiro, we've got Martinez. There's enough players in there for us to be able to get in a result. We can't just now say, we haven't got these players available.
You're backing us to win the game.
I can't because we've got Amarin in charge because he showed me already. I can't back it. I'm saying we have enough players.
Hold on, you think it's purely on you think it's purely on Amarin if we win against Burnley or not? The players have no responsibility.
No, of course the players have responsibility.
Amarin needs to fire up these players.
No, but our debate
to win against Burnley.
No. Our debate was, look, we've got so many players out. We're going to struggle, all of this kind of thing. I said, cool, I hear that. But the current players that we have available, the 11, 12, we should be able to go to Burnley and get a result. Amarin, as the manager, should be able to, whatever formation you need to play, whatever players you need to put in these positions or do whatever, we should be able to get a result.
I agree.
That was my point. That's what my point is.
I agree with against Burnley.
And if we can't, that's a bigger problem. We can buy freaking Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. If you can't even get the best out of your players, then I don't know what job you're doing, bro. You can't be a manager.
But they would do simply that.
I disagree. I disagree, man.
No, you can get any players that you want. You can't even get it right. I've seen Galacticos. They brought all the best players in the world. They didn't win any trophies during them times. Beckham, Roberto Carlos, this and that. It don't matter if you're going to go and buy the best players in the world. Have you got a manager that's going to get it right? That's what it's about. You can go and buy the best players. PSG, how many times they had Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar up top? They still didn't win no Champions League,
but Antonio. The point is, we're much better with the players that are out in the team. That's the point.
I agree with you.
Amarin. Exactly. So what I'm trying to say to you, it's not about Amarin can't fire out the players. We're saying we're missing there's a lack of quality.
I agree, but there's enough players. There's enough players in that team for us to go our next game and get a result against Burnley.
Antonio's saying there's enough quality in the team.
There's enough
and
players.
You're saying that there isn't.
If you want to look at Burnley's team and if you want to look at our team, look at man for man, whatever, there's enough players in that team to put them in the right places. And I keep saying that because you had Dogu playing right wing. What are you doing? Why are you playing Dogu right wing? Dogu can't play right wing.
He played there against Newcastle and got the right result.
He played there against Leeds and we done dog shit. Dogu's not a right wing.
So
Dogu's not right wing. Why Xerxes? If he's got, I don't know if it's because he's got 1 foot out, 1 foot. Play the guy. At the moment, until he signed that thing, like similar with Semenyo, and he's going City. Until you sign that thing and you've left that club, you're gonna play for this team.
Right, he's gonna play him. He's not. I actually think the reason why
that's my frustration because it's like we're like, we've got players out. We're gonna exonerate him from any like blame on this kind of thing. Yeah, we've got players out, but like we're not talking about we're going to play Arsenal. We're going to play Burnley. No disrespect to Burnley, but I would rather play Burnley than Arsenal.
Look, I think we will beat Burnley. Yeah, but I just don't think it's going to be one of those games where we just
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy or whatever like that. I just need us to go there and get the result. We can talk about the other stuff later, but we've got enough for us to get this together and go and get the result. If we're not doing this, it's a problem. You can get all the players you want as a manager. It's a problem that you can't. Even with the players you do have, you still can't get the best. That's a problem.
No, we definitely need to get that win, especially with the drop.
Because I think we had a conversation.
We didn't beat Wolves, you know.
Fudge. On this note, I think we had our pod before the Wolves game, and I think who did we play? We won, right?
Newcastle.
We won.
Newcastle.
Yeah, we won. And was like, have we turned the corner? Have we turned the corner? Da, da, da. You kept on asking me. And I was just like, have we turned the, and what's our next games? Someone said it like, okay, I think it's going to be 7 points. I can't remember who it was. I might even have to watch over that episode. Bro, we've got 2 points so far. I said,
we got to make it 5. We got to make it 5.
Bro, it's too bad. This is bad, bro.
I'm saying is, if we didn't have enough to beat Wolves at home with that current squad, what makes you think it's going to be easier to play Burnley away?
I'm not saying whether it's going to be easy or hard. I'm just saying with the 11, 12 players available to Amaron's disposal right now, he should be able to get a result. Wolves, that have been playing dog poo the whole season. We even beat them before.
Yeah, I agree. But we beat them before because we had the players that are missing, which is what Dave's point was.
And this time we played them at home.
Yeah. But we were missing all of our players. So playing at home, players that are the biggest difference. Look what happened when Pep Guardiola was missing Rodri, yeah? They went from losing 8 games in a row because they were missing one player, Rodri, yeah? So don't tell me that players aren't important to whether or not a manager is going to be successful or not. Of course it matters.
I'm not displaying that. I'm giving context. I'm not displaying that. Over the course of the season, if you have your best players out, it's going to hurt you. But we're talking about the next game, individual, talking about this game that we've got coming up. With the players that we've got available, we should be getting a result, bro.
I agree. And I'm looking forward to seeing your prediction video so we can see exactly what you think as well.
Bro, it's not even about having the best players out, man. We've got half of our squad out, man. Like, it's not about having the best players. Like,
sure.
We've actually got 8 players, 8 first-team players out, bro. This has nothing to do with the best. Our team is not there. Like, this isn't the team that Amram sets up with. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I agree.
All gone.
Like,
that's my
we
point.
Really need to have some players back for the next game. Yeah. We need to. I'm thinking we need to. There's a good place for us to wrap it up, actually. So hopefully, Burnley, we can get that win.
Amaran out, Sesko out. That's conclusion, man.
Nah. That's not the conclusion from the Cockney way. It's just Antonio, but he's going to get come the end of the season. I'm saying humble pie. So we'll see. Anyway,
actually, tell me what's actually going to humble me.
Us finishing in Europe and Sesko banging bare goals.
Europe, Champions League or Europa League?
Europa League.
So top 6.
6, 7, yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's not humble pie. I think I said we'll get 6 to 8. So it's not humble pie.
But then you're also complaining about the fact that we're looking like that potentially is where we're going to finish. Even with all of our players missing.
I still think we're going to finish 5th, 4th.
I was looking at the league table. I think the league is it's quite poor this year. On average,
the levels have dropped definitely. Is it more poor or is it more competitive?
That's what I was going to say.
Because Sunderland kept City out, and City have been on fire. Sunderland just kept them out.
I think if you look at individual teams and their performances on average, I would say it's poor as opposed to teams that have got more competitively better. Because if you look at City, they're not performing at the same level that they usually do. They haven't got the same players. Liverpool are not performing the same way. Liverpool won the league last year. The league before that, they was very close. They're always in and around. You know what I'm trying to say? These teams have dropped off. So I don't think it's now those teams have necessarily raised their games. I think some of the better teams have dropped off. Chelsea historically have been really competitive. They've been quite competitive. They've dropped off a lot. They've dropped off too. So, and of recent years, Newcastle have sort of pumped up there. They got Champions League.
So what are we hoping then? What are we hoping then for the rest of the fixtures for today then? Because obviously Liverpool got Fulham today away. Chelsea got City.
We need
Fulham to win. We need City to win. I don't really like to say City to win, but we need Chelsea to drop points again.
I can't even say it. We do, but I can't even say it. I'll say a draw. But so we're 5th at the moment. Spurs are actually beating Sunderland at the moment, actually, so which is good. But these teams, the fact that we can't keep getting these wins, like all these other teams are creeping up behind us now. So Brentford, 30 points, a point behind us if they continue to win today. It's mad. So ridiculous. I mean, the table's so tight at the moment, and we can't seem to get away.
Yeah,
so
the better, a lot of the better teams have dropped off, man.
Burnley came.
The other teams. They're still performing at the level they are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Brighton's 10th, Tottenham's 8th,
apart from Villa,
Palace 11th,
Villa's moving mad.
Villa, yeah, but Chelsea.
That's no. We're in a string of runs. We need to go on a string of wins. If we go on a string of wins, then we could do it. But like it hasn't looked. We need our players back to do it. That's for sure. But anyway, I've been trying to wrap this up for a little while, so I think it's.
We ain't gonna let you, man.
But thank you, boys, for joining. And do hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and give us a like as well while you're here too. And we'll be back for the prediction videos. All right. God bless, and come on, United.